Archangel Michael says, "You must sit down for this. Because what has been set into motion behind your back is more serious than you realize. A storm is building quietly. It's not loud. But it's deep, legal, and has your name written on confidential documents. Your special person, the one you deeply trusted, has been making silent visits to an office with a brass nameplate. Yes, they're hiring a lawyer. But not just any lawyer, one known for contract extraction, division of assets, and protective filings. At first glance, you'd never think this person could be preparing something like this. They still smile the same. They still text back with emojis. But hidden beneath the politeness is a motive. They're scared. Not of you, but of what someone else is whispering in their ear. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've been told a lie. A well-crafted story by someone close to both of you. And that lie is what's fueling the legal action. They want to make sure they protect themselves. They're afraid of something you haven't even done. That fear is being fanned like fire on dry grass. Archangel Michael says, "Your name has been placed at the top of a document. A document that separates, divides, and demands. But heaven is watching. And heaven will not let this deception go unpunished. Because the truth always finds its way through even the tightest seal. The lawyer they're hiring isn't cheap. And that's the biggest clue. You don't hire someone like that unless you're preparing for war disguised as a settlement." Type Amen to get blessing 421. Your special person doesn't want to hurt you. But they're being guided by the wrong spirit. They're not praying, they're plotting. And the shocking part? This lawyer already knows your name and past details. That's how deep they've gone without you knowing. You were never meant to be involved in a legal web. But here it is. Spinning right around your piece. They were told you're hiding something. They were told you might take something from them. And that's why they're preparing defenses for an attack you never planned. The phone calls, the sudden meetings, the days they disappear. It all links back to that quiet little office with a lawyer who doesn't smile. Only calculates. Type Amen to get blessing 515. The truth is, someone from their side, perhaps a family member, is influencing them heavily. Someone jealous of your bond. Someone who's already tasted legal battles and knows how to manipulate emotions. You are being watched. And they're gathering not facts, but assumptions. Twisting memories, distorting kindnesses. There is a document being drafted. In that document, you are not treated as love, you're treated as risk. It's painful, but it's real. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has sent this message to you in time. You will not walk into this blind. You were chosen to see this before it's officially delivered. That's divine intervention. That's not luck, it's alignment." Type Amen to get blessing 666. Soon, there will be a conversation where your person might accidentally mention something legal. That's not accidental. It's a soft launch of the storm they're building. The conversations have been ongoing for 3 weeks. And what they're writing down is more dangerous than a fight, it's betrayal in fine print. Even your secrets are being dissected in front of legal eyes. But listen closely. Your silence will speak volumes. Because a sudden confrontation will feed the fire more. Let heaven fight this. Let Archangel Michael defend you in ways humans cannot. Because what was formed against you in private will be broken in public. Type Amen to get blessing 747. You need to prepare, not with revenge, but with awareness. Not with fear, but with spiritual clarity. This isn't a test of rage, it's a test of restraint. Soon, the truth will slip from their lips. It'll sound casual. But that's the moment you'll know, it was all real. They once promised forever. Now they're quietly preparing for separation. Yet, they haven't even told you the full reason. That's because the reason is built on misunderstanding. And the misunderstanding was planted by someone who envies you. They want you out of the picture. Type Amen to get blessing 909. There is a journal, or a hidden digital note, where they've written fears and doubts about you. This journal was shared with the lawyer. That's how the lawyer is building the case, off emotion, not evidence. But God is not blind. And God will reveal this journal to the light. Every word meant to harm you will collapse under truth. You've loved deeply. And you've remained loyal. But even loyalty is being rewritten by someone who wants to wear your crown. Archangel Michael says, your calm response is your weapon. Your wisdom is your courtroom. You are being given time to decide. Not to fight them, but to free yourself from a trap designed to collapse. You are above this, yet you are caught in the middle. Type Amen to get blessing 313. In the next few days, someone will try to test you. They'll ask strange questions or mention legal terms. They're fishing for reactions. Don't give them the satisfaction. Because your peace will shake their plan. And the angelic shield over you is already active. Someone close to you has sensed this too. That friend who suddenly grew distant. They were warned to stay silent by the same person twisting your story. Let this message be your clarity. Let this be your armor. Because Archangel Michael is already standing near the lawyer's desk. Type Amen to get blessing 808. What they're building will fall. Because it was never built on truth. It was built on shadows, jealousy, and fear. You've never needed to fight for your place. You were divinely placed. And no legal document can erase divine purpose. The angels are watching over your house. Even as they type, even as they file. There is an invisible interception happening. You will not lose what is meant for you. But you will be asked to release what tried to cage you. That is your victory, not revenge, but redirection. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The lawyer may be skilled, but not stronger than divine timing. This entire operation against you will stall. It will pause in the most inconvenient time for them. Their case will collapse under scrutiny. Because lies cannot survive repeated exposure. And someone on their side is going to switch teams. Yes, someone in their circle is having second thoughts. They will become the leak. They will send you the truth. You will see proof. And when you do, you will finally understand how far they went behind your back. But you'll also see how God stopped it just in time. Type Amen to get blessing 1011. They think you don't know. But now you do. And that changes everything. You are not a victim. You are the revelation. And the signature they thought would ruin you will instead free you. There is going to be a divine pause. A paper they try to send will not go through. A message meant to break you will get redirected. That's not coincidence. That's Archangel Michael moving in silence. That's divine protection at work. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. Do not cry over this betrayal. God is rewriting the ending. It won't be courtroom tears, it will be a personal breakthrough. They tried to bind you. But heaven will bless you. And everyone who doubted you will witness your rise. Soon, you'll be somewhere peaceful. While they'll be left reading empty contracts. Regretting they ever believed a lie over your loyalty. Archangel Michael says, you will be protected without lifting a finger. Because your truth speaks louder than their fear. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Your special person made a mistake. They let someone else write your story. But heaven is rewriting it now, with glory, not guilt. What was stolen will be returned. What was hidden will be revealed. And what they tried to take through law will return through favor. You are safe. You are seen. You are stronger than you know. Hold your peace. Hold your silence. Because heaven is already acting on your behalf. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. The documents are not finalized yet. They are still in draft mode, sitting on a digital desk waiting for one final push. But something is delaying the lawyer from moving forward, and that something is not random. It's your spiritual protection. It's the shield placed around you before you even knew this battle began. Every time they try to complete the process, something small goes wrong. A delay in signature. A delay in response. Even electronic systems freezing unexpectedly. This is not technology failing. This is divine interference. Because what was meant to break you cannot be completed without your spirit's permission. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They are planning a conversation that seems casual. An invitation to dinner, a walk, or even a late-night message. But hidden in that moment will be a subtle legal reference. Be aware. Be alert. Do not respond with panic, but with awareness and inner confidence. They are checking your tone. Testing your boundaries. Trying to figure out if you already know what they're planning. You don't need to confront. You don't need to accuse. You only need to stay quiet, and let their own fear expose them. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. A phone call is coming. Not from them, but from someone who knows both of you. This call will include a slip-up, a sentence that sounds off. Listen closely. That will be your confirmation. That will be the moment you realize it's all connected. From strange glances to sudden disappearances, every sign was pointing here. They still care about you. But they no longer trust you, not because of you. But because someone fed them a reason to doubt. That person is someone you've seen smile at you. Someone who pretends to be neutral. But their heart burns with envy and competition. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The lawyer is being misled too. They don't see your soul. They only see curated facts given to them in fragments. But heaven sees the full picture. And Archangel Michael has already been instructed to intervene at the perfect moment. That moment is very close. A printed document will be destroyed. Something important to the case will disappear. And no one will know how it happened, except the angels. Because this was never meant to go that far. You are innocent. And innocence will always shake the strongest accusation. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Their reason for hiring a lawyer may appear legal. But the root is emotional. They are hurt about something they misunderstood. They thought you betrayed them. But it was only a manipulated situation. They were given false evidence. Their lawyer doesn't know this yet. But someone from their office is beginning to feel something isn't right. There's a hesitation, a spiritual warning even they can't explain. That's your breakthrough forming. That's your divine reversal beginning. And you don't even need to speak to receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You must understand, this is not just legal, it is spiritual warfare. And you are not defenseless. You are covered by light, truth, and favor. No legal attack can prosper when the spiritual foundation is false. And what they're trying to build is already sinking. Because the bricks are made from lies, fear, and poisoned advice. They will soon feel doubt. They will feel guilt. They will wonder why they started this in the first place. That's when heaven will nudge them with clarity. And their own heart will start to pull away from the case. They will be left confused, holding papers they don't understand anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. A friend of yours has already sensed something's wrong. They may not know everything, but they feel the energy. They're going to reach out soon, listen to them. This friend is an angel in disguise. They are being used to confirm your path. And when they speak, pay attention to the details. It will sound like random conversation. But it holds divine truth. It will align exactly with this message. The lawyer may eventually try to reach you too. Not directly, but through channels. You must stay calm, collected, and spiritually grounded. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. What's meant for you cannot be taken by legal force. Your destiny is not tied to human judgment. It is protected by divine order. Let them proceed. Let them write. Because it will lead to their own realization. They will see what you meant. They will see what they lost in the process. And by then, it may be too late to repair the damage. You will not fall. You will rise. Even if it feels like the walls are closing in, trust this, the door is about to open. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the gavel. The divine court has already ruled in your favor. You didn't come this far to be defeated by lies. You didn't survive everything just to be destroyed by paperwork. You were chosen to reveal what true spiritual victory looks like. They are afraid of your silence. Because silence speaks of power. And you've just begun to discover yours. You are no longer confused. You are no longer in the dark. You know what's happening now, and that changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Soon, your name will be removed from their legal talk. They will quietly back out. No apology, no announcement, but their heart will shift. And you'll hear from someone else that they dropped everything. That moment will feel like closure. But it will also open something better. You won't just be protected, you will be elevated. From the courtroom to the boardroom. From accused to appointed. Heaven is about to promote you while they're still trying to punish you. And you'll know it was because of your calm, your restraint, and your faith. Even when it was hardest. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You've been through battles before. But this one ends with no scars. Only blessings, clarity, and divine rewards. Don't worry if they act strange. Don't panic if they seem distant. They are being spiritually corrected even now. Heaven is whispering in their sleep. Their heart is being disturbed by truth. And what was once a legal plan is now becoming a guilty conscience. You won't even need to defend yourself. Because your energy will expose the lies. And God's timing will complete the justice. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The angelic forces surrounding you are not sleeping. While they plot during the day, heaven is working through the night. Every signature, every email, every whisper is being watched from above. They don't know how protected you are. But soon they will. Because what they intended to use to block your path is going to bless it instead. You see, this legal plan wasn't just to protect themselves. It was also an attempt to reclaim control. They felt things slipping and decided to act out of fear. But fear-based decisions always lead to regret. And the regret is building quietly inside them. They sense that something isn't right, even if they won't admit it out loud. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says. Their lawyer is beginning to hesitate. Because the spirit behind this case is not of truth, it is rooted in misdirection. And the law, no matter how worldly it is, still responds to truth in divine timing. The lawyer might not know your full story. But even they are starting to see cracks in what they were told. You'll receive spiritual signals soon. Unexpected chills, dreams, and repeating numbers. These are signs that the divine is intervening in your name. Your spiritual discernment is rising. You'll begin to recognize energies, not just faces. And this will protect you more than any spoken word could. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. In the days ahead, a surprising shift will happen. A person who had completely sided with your special one will start pulling away. This is not random, it's heaven removing false witnesses from the plan. That person will eventually bring information to you. Not all at once, but in parts. Enough to confirm what this message has already revealed. Stay alert but calm. Respond with wisdom, not emotion. Because your peace will expose their chaos. This situation will reverse. And when it does, you'll be standing in your power while they question their every step. You will not just be defended, you will be divinely vindicated. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They wanted you to look like the problem. But God has already cleared your image in spiritual realms. And that restoration is now flowing into the physical world. You are not who they say you are in those legal notes. You are the one who kept giving, even when you were hurting. And the spiritual realm has recorded every silent sacrifice you made. It is all being counted now. Every tear, every misunderstood act, every falsely interpreted silence. Heaven is balancing the scales, and they are tipping in your favor. There is no room for confusion anymore. Because the light is now shining on what was once hidden in shadows. And the truth is far more powerful than the legal language they tried to trap you with. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The lawyer may still try to finalize the last stage. But something unexpected will interrupt it. A power outage, a system crash, a missed deadline. It will feel like a miracle, because it is. That's God showing you that divine timing is stronger than human planning. Your case is being handled from above now. The angels have stepped into the battlefield. You've been fighting with prayer, patience, and silence. Now, they will fight with divine order, justice, and power. Don't step into their trap. You're being elevated above it. And your victory will be seen by many. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. There's still one person involved who hasn't fully decided. They're standing on the fence, between protecting you and protecting the lie. Soon, they will be forced to choose. And when they choose you, the truth will explode into view. It will break every agreement made in the shadows. Because false alignment cannot survive divine exposure. Let your silence shake them. Let your growth terrify those who doubted you. Because you're no longer operating from fear, you're aligned with divine wisdom now. The documents they prepared? They will be destroyed before they can be delivered. Even the electronic copies will disappear under unexplained errors. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Yes, your special person still holds emotions for you. But they are buried under confusion and outside influence. They are not lost forever, but they must be shaken by truth before returning. And truth is coming. Not just whispered but shouted through events they cannot ignore. They will be haunted by the goodness you gave them. And when they look back, they'll realize that the legal path they chose was the greatest mistake they ever made. But by then, you'll be standing in a new space, blessed, wiser, and stronger. You'll be unbothered by their return. Not because you don't care, but because you've healed. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. They will eventually want to talk. But not about what they did, about what they lost. By then, the damage will have been reversed by heaven. You won't need their apology to rise. You'll already be rising. And they'll watch from a distance, realizing they signed the wrong side of your story. Let this be your assurance. No court can remove what God has crowned. No lawyer can silence a soul that heaven has ordained. You are chosen. Not just to survive this, but to transform it. And the transformation begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 3535.